Okay, change of plans. We're not going to go to Capo d'Orlando because it was expected to blow hard in about an hour or so, or two, but it's starting to pick up now, so we'll stay on the boat.
Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Ocean Air. If you don't know us yet, we are Weekend Rocks, and in 2025 we sold everything, bought a sailboat and set off on our adventure. We explored parts of the Aeolian Islands and now we've arrived at a marina in Sicily to maintain and upgrade our boat. Over the next few weeks you'll see us sweating, swearing, laughing and probably crying every now and then. But that's all part of what it means to live aboard full-time. This week we weren't working on the boat. With all the stormy weather, we decided to get away for a bit. But when we returned to the marina, a cyclone was waiting for us.
The weather cleared up a bit, so we're gonna take the car and go to Capo d'Orlando to check out the waves over there. I'm going for a swim.
Oh, look at this! It's a shower! Wow!
Suitcase.
Oh, nice! I needed a new one anyway, so let's bring this one home. No, we're not. Look how beautiful this is! Oh,
Ah.
oh, it's incredible! It's so beautiful! Don't you think so?
I don't know why this beach club is closed, because it's lovely weather for a cocktail. For my old coolant.
This is actually, look at this. I almost can't get it off, and I also can't open it. Can you try it?
These are better. We'll take this one.
Yeah.
Starting to pick up again.
Yeah. Let's go back to the boat. But I'm still enjoying it.
There. Can't even get the door open.
And this was just a storm before the actual cyclone.
Oh, it's windy.
So the next morning we went back to the beach to see if we could find some other useful stuff.
Yesterday it was about this high, now it's this high.
There's even one palm tree that has been broken down by the waves. It's unbelievable What a force water is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we're going to Taormina.
Yeah, the weather is cleared up again. It will be 17 degrees Celsius today.
So we're going to have a fun day today.
Yeah, we've been too long in the boat. I've been planning, designing and ordering all the parts for the electrical system. It's a lot of work, so we've been stuck in the boat for a week now with bad weather.
Almost longer than a week.
Yeah, longer than a week. So we're glad we can finally do something outside.
Yeah, it's nice to get out of the boat and see something else.
Yeah, we're gonna check out an amphitheater in Taormina. So let's go.
We like Italia. That's the flag of Sicily. So, are we gonna buy a house here?
No.
No? And why not?
We want to see the world and not just buy another house.
That's true. We sold our house, so...
It's cheaper here though. But I think you cannot get more expensive than
The Netherlands,
Then-
and especially
yeah,
next to
maybe-
Schiphol and Amsterdam.
maybe Tokyo is more expensive, but
Yeah.
where we
And
lived,
maybe London as well.
yeah, London, Tokyo, New York, maybe.
New York, yeah. But otherwise, Alsmeer was also quite expensive.
Yeah.
To be honest, this is kind of a creepy church.
Yeah, the other one was better.
This one is very dark and I don't know, feels creepy.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing? Palermo and Catania just isn't it for me.
No, this is much
But
better.
Taormina?
Café Wunderbar. Jawohl. Wundershop.
Wundershop and Wunderbar. Oh, look at this. This is also beautiful. All the, is it in English also called mosaic?
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful. You see the mosaic everywhere in Italy.
Madonna. Something with Second World War. Bombardata. 43. Look, I found a chicken. Actually a rooster.
It's actually not a chicken, but I'm not sure what it is.
I think it's a chicken.
In Dutch, we call all the birds, it doesn't matter what kind of bird, a chicken, whatever, we call everything a chicken. Well, it's actually only you and me that call everything a chicken.
Yeah. Flamingo, chicken. Everything chicken. Finally, it's a struggle to find a pizzeria which is open in winter. So let's check if we can eat a pizza here.
Yummy! I think we need this one for the boat.
Yeah, I think it's heavy enough.
And look at the chain.
Yeah, we'll
Is
never.
it good?
Yeah, we'll never drag anchor again.
Yes!
Only it doesn't fit our windlass, so you have to pull it up by hand.
Okay, never mind.
After exploring the city, we made our way to this museum. What you're looking at now is the Greek theatre of Taormina. It was originally built around 300 before Christ. Later, during the Roman period, it was rebuilt by the population into the structure we see today, and it was used for gladiator fights and animal hunts. More than 2,000 years later, it's still used for entertainment, but now for hosting concerts, opera performances, and cultural events.
This is not David. It's the female counterpart of David. David.
What?
David.
This?
Yeah.
This is David.
This is David. David. 2024. Yeah, you can become anything. If I want to be a camel in the Netherlands, within a month it's done, you're a camel. You go 2 times to the courthouse and you're a camel. Not even the courthouse. The, what's it called? City.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now you go there twice, within a month you're a camel, or a female, or a plant, or whatever you want you can become in the Netherlands.
Okay, but let's not start this discussion online, okay? Look what happened! I'm soaking wet.
Babe, you're
Yeah.
wet. God damn it.
What's on my shoes?
Last wave. Did it. Phew. I had to get off the boat for a bit because there's a storm coming. Last week we had 40 knots from the west, and today and tomorrow we will be getting around 40 knots from the east. The waves are coming through the Messina Strait and then just straight into the harbor. So the boat is moving like crazy, and I was busy on my laptop, but so I'm going for a little walk to get some fresh air, go to the entrance of the harbor, see how the waves are looking there. No bueno. So last weekend when the storm hit, reception from the marina called. They have a marina hotel, so they asked if we wanted to stay there. I think for free, but if the waves are getting too bad today, maybe we'll take the offer and stay in the hotel for one night. We're almost out of the marina, but this is the shipyard over here. It's not from the marina, it's a separate company. I think it's a good company, but we asked if we can get hauled out to replace the through hulls with new anti-fouling on, but they're completely full this year, and also you can't do work yourself, so that's a bit of a bummer, but we can manage one more year without lifting. So plan is, when we leave here end of April, we leave straight for Corfu in Greece. And then we will have one full summer in Greece. That's what we've been waiting for all these years. We love Greece. And then haul out next year. And then we gonna strip the bottom, sandblast the keel, epoxy barrier coat, 5 layers, Silic 1 from Hempel. It's a silicone-based anti-fouling, so no more toxins in it. And it will be slippery, so that if you go over 8 knots, I think, it will wash itself, and otherwise it's just scrub it by hand and then it will be clean. All new through hulls from True Design. We already have them because they were like 40% discounted with the Black Friday sale. Look, I made it to the sea. It's starting to pick up, get rough a bit. I think it's hard to see on the camera, but it's already 1 meter swell, and they just roll straight into the harbor. Not very pleasant. Okay, so this is the forecast. This is where we are now. 22 knots, 1.3 meters swell, coming straight from the east. 92, 5 o'clock this evening, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31 knots, 40 knot gusts all night. 1 o'clock, 40 knots, 42. 8 in the morning, 9, 10, 42, 45. Wednesday, still not good. Wednesday morning it starts to get a little bit better, but not very nice. Yeah, it is what it is. It's January, so it's the worst month with the coldest weather and the most storms. So the swell here in the harbor, because it's quite protected, will be 2.5 meters tomorrow. But if you go here to the east coast, there'll be 7.4 meters swell. Ay ay ay. Wind has died now. It's calm before the storm, I think. Baby Dufour. How cute. First we were looking at Marina di Ragusa, because it's well known in the cruiser world, but it was fully booked. And then we found this one, and it's maybe 60% full or something. And it was very cheap, same price as Marina di Ragusa, so that's also nice. But there are not a lot of cruisers here. We're the only people living aboard, so that's, yeah.
Quite lonely sometimes.
We do miss talking to other people, you know, sharing stories and maybe do some fun things with other cruisers, but that's not the case in this marina. We're the only one. The people are very nice, the staff and the reception very friendly, want to help you with everything. Just not a lot of people. So it would be nice if some more cruisers are coming to this marina, just like Ragusa. It will be a little bit more active in the winter time. Now it's just us and the staff. It's not too bad yet, but the breaker is breaking most of the waves. If the swell is doubling the size like now, they definitely will roll in. The wind is starting to pick up now. The waves start to roll in.
You can see it?
Yeah, you can see the waves coming in.
Yeah?
Yeah, we will walk there.
Okay.
Let's go check it out.
It's not even that cold outside, it's just that the wind is blowing so hard. That's what makes it cold.
Tonight was not too bad actually. I slept quite well.
I did not. I was awake for almost the whole night.
But now the wind is starting to pick up and the waves are building. So we're gonna check out the inlet from the harbor again, what I did yesterday. Because you can see the waves rolling in the distance. So I hope it doesn't get much worse, because it's not nice on the boat now. I'm not that easy to get seasick, but you can feel it in the boat. Not really seasick, but you're not feeling
Just a
too
bit
well.
nauseous.
Yeah, a bit nauseous. But
Yeah, I'm quite alright, but it's still not very comfortable.
no. The race boats from the shipyard company, they're both multi-nautic. Campioni, Italian offshore.
It's also a bit rainy.
Yeah, but there were weather warnings for the wind and also for a lot of rain, but this is the first bit of rain we got, so
It's not too bad yet.
no, not too bad yet. But most of it is going to the south side of Sicily.
And we are on the north side of the island.
We are quite sheltered by the Etna, I think. The Etna is a big volcano, so that will block most of the wind for us. And the swell also, because the swell here is 2.5 meters. And on the other side of the island, it's 7.5 meters.
That's big.
Yeah, that's big. Almost 30 feet. Not sure, put it on the screen.
Isola Eoli is that way.
It's a long swim,
It's long.
especially with the current against you.
You can see it already from here, and well, I don't think it's a good idea to go swimming right now to the other Aeolian Islands.
No,
It looks quite rough.
I wouldn't swim with the currents with me.
No?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna add the original audio to the video again so you have an idea of how much wind we actually got.
Watch out for your head! I think we are gonna enjoy the view and the rain and the wind.
This is tonight. All the wind.
Oh no, I'm gonna show you guys.
Tonight all the wind is pushing through the Messina Strait. This is where we are. This is the Messina Strait.
Ay ay ay. So tonight will be very bad.
Yeah.
That's the life of a liveaboard.
Yeah, in a marina.
In a
even.
marina, yeah, in a marina. It looks cool. In Dutch we say, lekker uitwaaien.
Later that night, we saw on the news that this storm was actually a cyclone and that the damage it had caused on Sicily was about 1 billion euros. So I think we were quite lucky to be in this marina because we were very well protected from the cyclone. But other parts of Sicily were hit very badly. And I'm really wondering, if you are from another continent, have you heard about this devastating cyclone before on the news, or is it because of this episode? Let us know in the comments. Okay, and this brings us to the end of the episode. So, next week we are going back to work because we have to fix our engine. Do you remember how our turbo looked like? Well, we actually managed to fix it for less than 130 euros. So stay tuned for that one. And thank you again for staying here till the end of the episode. We really appreciate it. And we also love to read all your comments. So let us know below what you think. And of course, a special thank you to our Patreons because we are so grateful for the support that you give us. So thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go now. We'll see you next week.